Hot girls wear sunscreen every day, 365 days a year. Doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter if it's snowing, doesn't matter if it's winter, you wear sunscreen, okay? Hey everyone, I'm Matthew and this is What the Dupe, a show where we find, test, and tell you about our favorite beauty dupes. Today we're testing out Supergoop's SPF and Trader Joe's SPF because when I heard that a grocery store SPF was as good as Supergoop, I had to see what was up. This Trader Joe's sunscreen is now the new cauliflower gnocchi and it's almost impossible to get. She's the fan favorite now. In terms of your AM skincare routine, SPF is always the last step. Maybe a facial mist too. It's very important to remember that everyone's skin is unique and different and what works for me might not work for you. Now on that note, let's get started. I'm gonna first test him on my hand before I put it on my face. So we're gonna start with Supergoop. Right off the bat, I didn't shake it, so it's a little liquidy. And I feel like you're supposed to shake this one up. So that is Supergoop before rubbing it in. Next, the TJ, I'm seeing there is a tint to this one. It's a little bit more white. So we'll see what it looks like when they are blended together. Blends out super well. It's very dewy, which is kind of weird for an unseen sunscreen. I thought that this was supposed to be more matte. So that one is Supergoop. Next, we have Trader Joe's. This one takes a little bit longer to blend, but it's way more mattifying, as you can tell. All right, without further ado, let's get started on the face trial. We're gonna do Supergoop on my right side, your left side. I did shake it up this time to see if it would help. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you this is not an unseen sunscreen. It might be different packaging. Are you serious? It's supposed to be matte? A matte finish? I got glow on. It's like that glow screen. They have a glow sunscreen, and this is the unseen sunscreen. A little weird. The texture of the Supergoop one is a little bit more slimy and feels wet on my face. This is definitely a lightweight SPF, so definitely is as advertised with that one. It is unseen, there's no white cast, which is really important, so it's great for a lot of different skin types. However, I do feel like it's not unseen, it's a little bit more dewy. So if you have oily skin and you wanted to go for a more matte look, this might not be the one for you, even though it's advertised as an unseen sunscreen. I feel like this is definitely good for someone with dry skin or combination skin. So now I'm gonna put the Trader Joe's SPF on my left side, your right side. This one is a little bit more gooey, not sticky, but gooey, and it does blend out really well. It feels a little heavier than the Supergoop one, but after looking at myself in the mirror, the finish is the same. The dewy part of this side kind of like evened out and like went into my skin, and this one was just mattifying right off the bat. So the application was a little bit different, but I think that the finished product is very similar. And they're both SPF 40, so they're both protecting your skin from the sun the same exact way. Okay, wear test. We're going to be using Supergoop SPF 40, the unseen sunscreen, for day one. End of the day check-in. I don't look red. I reapplied twice. I know I should have probably reapplied more, but pretty good. All right, another day in the sun. I'm going to be using the Trader Joe's one today. Yesterday, the results were pretty average for Supergoop, so we're gonna do the same exact thing we did yesterday. Gonna reapply at the same times. This is before. It's the end of the day and my skin feels and looks like it was protected all day, and I only reapplied it once. I reapplied Supergoop twice throughout the day. But all in all, I don't see that huge of a difference in either of the products. I feel like they both did their job. There are 4 active ingredients in both of these. The 4 active ingredients are the same in each. The actives definitely help protect your skin from the sun and just nourish your overall skin. But where they differ is where they're inactive ingredients, there's a lot of different ingredients in there. Some of them are parallel, some of them are not. But the 4 active ingredients that like help actually protect your skin from sun damage are the same, which is a great sign for a dupe, especially when it comes down to $8.99 and $36. Same exact fluid ounces too. In the grand scheme of things, once they're both on your face and blended out, they both feel the same. On application, this feels a little bit more wet than this one, so take that into consideration when you're picking an SPF. If you prefer like a tacky substance, it's this one. This one is definitely a little bit more watery. They both have a clear-ish gel-like consistency. We saw that there was a little bit more of a white tint here, but it does blend out all the way. This one has a little bit more of like a clear yellowy-ish, not that yellow, but there's definitely a little bit of a tint of that in here. Supergoop smells like chemicals. This one smells like actual sunscreen. Both of these are not tested on animals and they're both clean. If you wanna get this, go for it. It is $36. If you're on a budget, get this one. It's very similar. They're both SPF 40. They're both 1.7 fluid ounces, but 36 versus $8.99. No brainer. Thank you for watching this week's episode of What the Dupe, and I hope that you have a better idea of which product is better for you, your skin, your budget. What do you want? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications and let us know which dupes you want to see next.